Hello everyone, thanks for joining me again. Today is Thursday, card creation day, and we are on the final set of Rubbernecker stamps. This one is called Fall Mums, and we're going to do it just the same way as we have in the previous videos, lining that stamp up with the packaging and the edge of that acrylic block. Today we're going to use Distress inks for our medium. And the colors I have are carved pumpkin, candied apple, mustard seed, and peeled paint. Those are definitely some fall sounding colors, aren't they? Just inking it up, giving it a little spritz, and I'm using that stamp mat to press it down, and a 140-pound Canson watercolor paper. This one I'm going to do all around the edge because I want to use this stamp. It says, "You are simply amazing." You would think the flowers would be the focal point, but I wanted the stamp to be the focal point. Really easy technique, and these stamps are great. I can't say it enough. Rubbernecker stamps are just great. These would be the type of sets that you'd want to take when you're getting together for a crafting weekend. You wouldn't have to carry much, and you would have a ton of cards at the end. You'd need your mediums, your spray bottles, your paper, and a very few embellishments. Your black ink, your embossing gun, and your clear embossing powder. You'd be all set. Just going around the edge of that card to create this one. I only did 2 cards today. I was a little pressed for time. I needed to get out into my flower garden and chop some stuff down. And that was on the back of my mind, so I apologize. Now next week on Thursday, we don't have any more for this card series, so I was thinking I'd try and switch it up. I think maybe I'll do an art journal page. What do you think? Comment below if there's something you'd like to see. I think maybe Thursdays I'll keep it just kind of maybe organizational, maybe some cards, maybe some art journal, maybe throw a mixed media in on Thursday. Just depends on what's going on. So if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear from you. And make sure you guys are sharing with your friends. You don't want to keep all this goodness to yourself. And I'm trying to grow my channel so that I can stay around and provide these videos for you. Now I'm just picking out what kind of die I want to cut out my flowers with. And I went with the rounded cornered ones. These are from Gina Marie, and they have little dots also that cut out. Super great. And I think you get maybe 5 or 6 in a package. This little tip I wanted to show you there, how I used a clothespin to hold on to the edge of that paper when I was heating that embossing powder so I didn't burn my fingers. Good tip. Now I'm just stamping my sentiment, and I'm using my Misty tool, my VersaFine ink in black Onyx. Wiping off the door a little bit so I don't smudge. I'm just going to use the same stamp down here at the bottom. You are simply amazing. You can see the sun was peeking through my blinds there a little bit. It was telling me, you better get outside. Just picking out some background paper, and this paper pad I'll list below. It is one of my favorites for fall, and it's by Echo Park, and it is called I Love Family. I have 2 pads of it. I liked it so much. There, I picked out that plaid one. It has blues and oranges and whites. Really cool. Here I'm just showing that I cut the edges off of that panel, and here I'm darkening in the edges of that black cardstock for my card base using my adhesive tape, and then that black borders that card panel. Looks super great, I think. Just gonna stick this baby together real quick, and then I'm gonna round the edges of my orange card base. I need a better corner rounder. I think they call it a corner chomper. Mine doesn't work very well. I think I've kind of worn it out. So I might be in the market for another one of them. If anyone has any suggestions, leave them below. I'd love to hear them. I need a new corner chomper. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful, quick, and easy. So we did it. We had all of our series. We had our Rubbernecker stamps, and the series we had the dragonfly, the open range, the fall foliage, summer meadow, and this one is fall mums. Super cool. Thanks for joining me again. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Ring that bell so you get notified every time I create a video for you. Have a great week. We'll see you back on Tuesday. Share with a friend.